Yo, what is good, YouTube? We are back with another video. If you guys are not in the free Discord, go join it. It is the first link down below. This video is going to be going over the midnight power of three, how to identify a bias, establish a bias, understand if we have manipulated or if we have reached a higher time frame key level from that midnight opening price, because if we are using ICT, we are using the midnight opening price as the true daily open, which is the true daily candles formation. Right, so we always want to get, if we are bearish, right, if we're bearish and we have, let's say this is a red candle, and we are bearish, we want to get in on this upper wick or as close as we can to the opening price, right? Now, if we are bullish, what do we want to do? Well, we want to get in down here at this wick or close to the opening price as you can, right? Now, there are days, obviously, where we're going to have a straight bullish or bearish candle, and we're going to have to be longing up here, right? On the 1 minute chart, just find an entry at the higher, right? You just obviously want to be trading off a higher time frame key level, and obviously there's those days where you're not going to be getting in down here, right? But obviously it's give or take every single day. Trading, you're going to take what you can get, right? So one thing I do want to point out is I forgot to renew, or I thought that I had my automatic payments on for a trading view, and I guess I canceled it or something, but I don't have real-time data right now. I'm waiting until after New Year's just to buy trading view again, so that's why this is up here right now. Probably wouldn't have even noticed if I didn't point it out, but there it is, right? So we're going to be going over this, but it won't impact the video or anything, but let's get right into this, right? So the first thing I do every morning is obviously usually I start on the 15-minute chart to see what the true day open is and then see which direction we have went, right? So today when I loaded up the charts, I saw midnight opening price, right? I have a bunch of red lines establishing where midnight opening price was. That's what the red line is. But since this one's marked off, we will take that off. Right, so saw where that true day open was. Now, what did I do next? I saw what we did afterwards, right? So we traded lower a little bit, but did we hit a higher time frame key level? No, we didn't, right? So what is this? We're just accumulating since we have not hit a higher time frame key level, right? So this is where the power of three, daily power of three, is going to come into play. Whenever midnight open has accumulated, and then we go into a higher time frame key level, right? So if we go to the higher time frame, what's our higher time frame key level? We didn't hit one, right? So let's go down to the 5 minute. What do we see up here? What does the chart do if we do not have to hit a key level, right? It creates a 3 drives pattern, right here, 3 drives. We come up once, make a swing low, right? You can use one of these in here. Comes back up. It shouldn't take this low here, right? It shouldn't come beneath the swing low that was created. So we come down, don't take that swing low, and then drive a third time and then displace lower, right? So the 15 minute, you can even see it again. One drive, come down. Second drive, come down. Third drive. That is your key level, right? So true day open, accumulated, did not manipulate lower. Then we manipulated higher, right? So all of this would be what? Your daily manipulation, right? So this would be your daily manipulation. Displace lower, 15-minute fair value gap, 15-minute change in the state of delivery. That's whenever you should say to yourself, okay, we have equal lows down here. Well, relatively equal lows, right? Right here and here. If we run this, we should just come straight down and run this, right? What's the other thing we have? Right, we have seek and destroy, but we have had a change in the state of delivery with a 3 drive. So the probability of this high getting taken is very slim, right? So we come up here at 9:30, tap into that, and I'm pretty sure that we formed an SMT with this high, right? Then you can find your entry model, right? I'm not going to go over entries. I'm just going to be showing you guys what to do with this power of 3 of midnight open, all right? So, oh shit, no. Okay, let's go to the next day, right here. So what does this look like, right? It looks like, actually open is down here, right? But you could have gotten in before open, right? Anyways, let's go into replay, come back. Oh, I can't even go in replay, bro. This is gay. Anyways, we can go over this anyway. Okay, so I definitely need to buy TradingView again. Okay, so one thing that we do have is an SMT here, right? So we have an SMT right here. When did that form? After midnight open, right? Inside of what? A key level. SMT inside of a key level, displacement lower, right? 15-minute fair value gap should continue lower. Do we have any targets lower though? No, not really. So you're gonna probably just have to go for like a strict 2R, right? Right there. Right there. It's that simple. Why are we anticipating this becoming not coming higher than up here? Right, as you see, we still closed the bearish candle, but why would we not anticipate all these highs getting ran? Midnight open has displaced lower, right? And we actually did form, I do remember because I was looking at what else we did, right? We did form a bearish SMT at midnight opening price, displacement lower, change in the state of delivery, fair value gap, SMT in that fair value gap, displacement lower, right? Then this is the first 15-minute fair value gap that got tapped into. That's that simple. Now, if you did want to try and anticipate a bullish New York session, right? Because that's pretty much what we had after 10 a.m., right? You're going to have to find something in here, right? I'm pretty sure that we did have a 5-minute setup. Yeah, right here, right? We form an SMT down here, CISD, fair value gap, and then we grind higher. Why is this grind higher, not like this displacement lower? It's because the midnight opening price isn't bullish, right? We don't need to go higher. That's why it's a grind instead of displacing, right? So let's go to the next one, right? All you have to do is stay on this 15-minute chart until you're ready to take an entry. That's what I tell everybody. Stay on the 15 or even the 5-minute until you're ready to take an entry. Oops, I didn't mean to pull Discord up. Let's go to the next one, right? So I'm pretty sure we did form another SMT here. Right here we formed an SMT, right? What happens at midnight open, right? Come up, take this little swing high, displace lower. That's all you're worried about is displacement, and see what we are respecting, right? Displacement, bearish SMT, displace lower, right? This is whenever, like I said, we're going to go over these days where you're not going to get a power of 3, right? This is not a power of 3. This is accumulate and then we distribute, right? We form an SMT and then distribution happens, right? And yeah, that's literally it. There's nothing to do on this day unless you're trading the lower time frames, but you're not going to get a daily power of 3 on this day, right? We already had what? From this SMT, we already had a 270 point move before open. Actually, no, that's 930 there. We had a 109 point, right? And we probably won't get a 930 Judas. Why? Because we formed an SMT inside of here. Midnight opens right here. Displacement through midnight open, right? All right, so this day, there is a few good examples. I don't think this is one though. Right? Right here is midnight open. What do? Well, do we come into a higher time frame key level? Dude, I can't even go and replay. This is pissing me off. The 26th. 26th. Right? Right here. 9 a.m. We have a swing low. We have a fair value gap, right? This is definitely a 4-hour. Yeah, we can just go check. Oops. 4-hour. 26th. Right here. Yeah, lower 4-hour fair value gap, right? That's what we have our eyes on, right? Order flow hasn't changed bearish yet. Actually, it might have. Either way, right? No SMT down here, right? We take this swing low inside of what? Higher time frame key level, 4-hour, right? What has midnight open done? Just went straight down, right? No SMT up here, no nothing, just straight displacement lower, okay? What do we do at 9:30? Right, we come up and then we come straight down, taking this swing low. Right here. Okay? What happens here? This would be an inverse fair value gap, right? comes down, and then we displace through it. Then you can use this right here, right? This is your BPR. And then we come up, make a bearish SMT. Dude, I'm not answering you. Bearish SMT, kill the trade, right? Why would we be bullish this day? There was no key level manipulated above, right? No manipulation above midnight open. There was accumulation here, manipulation beneath an old low, inside of a key level, so we are anticipating a bullish candle to be formed. Now, unfortunately, we didn't flip this to be bullish though, right? It is what it is. But for New York, we are going to be anticipating that we drive higher, right? All because midnight open has not had any manipulation above us, right? We have displaced lower. We start accumulating, run an old low, higher time frame key level, displace away from it on the 5-minute chart. That's your ding, right? SMT at the highs, kill the trade. Simple as that. You're aiming for these highs up through here, but once we form that bearish SMT at an important swing high, because we actually did SMT this on the ES, just kill the trade. That's it. This trade looks oddly familiar though. I might have taken it on the challenge account. This day, right? Christmas Eve. Go to the 15. Why the 15? Because that's what I like. All right, so let's take a look, right? Like I said before, some days it's just going to be straight bullish and you're going to be buying up here, right? So what's your ding, ding, ding? Hey, we're probably not going to be coming down here. Did we form an SMT here? Did NQ take this? No, we made equal lows, right? Midnight open comes up, takes an old high, but we have displaced away from midnight open, right? So what is your, okay, we probably are going to respect bullish PD raise, right? Once we close above this, dude, get these, oh, dude, I need to buy this. This is getting me mad. We shouldn't violate this low, right? After we close above this, this is what came into the fair value gap. We shouldn't go beneath this low. If we do, then I would anticipate lower, right? But right here at 8:30, we start displacing. 9:30, we form no SMT, but we come into this, displace away from it, right? That's whenever you're going to say to yourself, can't get any shorts. This is going to be a bullish day. Once we respect that 8:30, 8:45 fair value gap and displace from it, right? Because this is going to be lower time frame fair value gaps, this big candle. We're displacing. So we probably aren't going to be going down here, right? That simple. Now, this should be a good example. I don't have that many more. Okay. So we have about 3 or 4 more. Right? Okay. So no SMT. But what is this, right? I don't need to go to the higher time frame because you guys can, if you can't tell this is a higher time frame fair value gap, then I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so midnight open is right here. What do? Do we manipulate above? No. This is accumulation, right? This is accumulation. Why is this accumulation? We are setting up low resistance liquidity, right? Even right here, we didn't run a swing high, right? We didn't run a swing high right here. Now at 9:30, we do come up here and purge this. So after that gets purged, right? But what are we? Well, what day is this? The 23rd? 23rd. Did we come up into a key level? No. Right, we already closed above this, so doesn't really matter, and we already took this swing low. So at 9 a.m. when we come up here and purge this, it's nothing, right? We're still going to be looking for longs. 23rd, dude. This is annoying. Come down here, purge previous week low, right? Remember, accumulation, all these swing highs. Okay? We do run it right here, but we are anticipating that we are just going to be coming back up here. Why? Because midnight open hasn't had a manipulation above. So we should come back up here and purge these 2 highs, right? These are relatively equal highs, right? So we come down, purge this sell side, right? Previous week low. Actually, that's not previous week low. That's previous day low, excuse me, right? come up, displace higher. Dude, why do I keep opening Discord? Now, do we form an SMT there? No SMT there, right? What happens right here though? Unicorn setup, right? You can use this candle, you can use this candle. Oh my god. This candle, it doesn't matter, right? Just know that that's a unicorn because we closed above this high, created a fair value gap. There's a breaker in here because we took these swing lows. It's that simple. Now, what happens after that? Tap into it. This is going to be a 1 minute setup to go purge these highs, right? Accumulation. This is accumulation because we are setting up failure swings, right? No manipulation above midnight open. Just like that, right? Now, this is a good example. Midnight open, what happened? Midnight open. What happens here? Do we manipulate into a key level? No, right? We do form an SMT here, but wow. Jeez, where are we? But we have already taken this low over here, right? What day is it? Friday. Are we going to keep going lower after this and then this, right? Wednesday, reversal, Thursday, continuation. What's Friday going to do? Close back inside the range. Midnight open, we kind of make a move higher, form an SMT, but for New York session, we are going to be anticipating a close within the range, right? So what happens? We come down. This would be what? Your manipulation beneath midnight open, right? So this is going to be your daily wick, right? We can just move it up here, right? This is going to be your daily wick. What happens here? Fair value gap. And I'm pretty sure there was an SMT here. Yeah, SMT here. Once we do that, find your lower time frame setup, right? This is going to be your daily wick. Why? Open hasn't manipulated above. It's Friday. We are anticipating a bullish daily closure within the range, right? And actually, I remember this went insane. 600 points, 628 points, went nuts, right? All right, so this day, what can you tell from this? It's a higher time frame fair value gap, right? But we can just use this one. Why are our eyes on this one? Because this is a higher time frame key. Sorry, the roof of my mouth just got itchy. This is a higher time frame fair value gap, but you want to narrow it down, right? So we can use this one and then this one, right? If it gets up here, I probably wouldn't be trying to catch shorts because I wouldn't anticipate all this getting ran. Why? Because if it comes up here, that's going to be 400 points. I just wouldn't expect that, right? But what do we see? Midnight open, what's it do? Comes down and creates equal lows. Okay, so we come down, midnight open, creates equal lows. Dude, oh my god. What do we do throughout here? Create failure swings. What are we doing? Accumulating, right? Sorry, I have the magnet on. Accumulating throughout here, right? No swing lows getting purged. This is accumulation, right? What do we do here? Comes down, purges a swing high inside of a fair value gap. What happens here? Changing the state of delivery. All right, midnight open, no manipulation below, accumulation with failure swings, purge an old high inside of a higher time frame key level, changing the state of delivery. And I'm pretty sure that was a 5 minute fair value gap as well. I'm not sure though. Either way, you can literally just stay on this 15-minute chart, right? This is simple, right? Now the thing is, we didn't come. Did we even purge that low? No, we created more equal lows, came back up, right? So unfortunately, we didn't go straight down and purge this. We didn't even purge this low until the after close, right? So yeah, that's pretty stupid, but it is what it is, right? So this day is the last example. Let's see, right? Oops. What do we have here, right? Midnight open, what are we doing? Creating failure swings, right? So we're accumulating, right? Accumulating after midnight, after midnight open, right? Now, midnight on this chart, right here. Did we purge that on the NQ? Yeah, we did. Okay, so right there, right? So we purge an old high at midnight open, set up a bunch of failure swings, and then we form a bearish SMT right there, right? So we form that bearish SMT, displace lower, right? So now what are we anticipating? A bearish closure, right? This, you don't even need to look at the higher time frame charts if you're going to use this power of 3, right? Failure swings, midnight open, SMT, displace, right? Even a breaker right here. Do we tap it? No, we get close, but that's what, you don't always get the tap of the breaker, right? Taps into it. What's 930 do? Where is 930? Right here, right? 930. Oh, we create equal lows. So we create equal lows, and this is FOMC too, right? It is FOMC, right? So 930 creates equal lows, comes into that 15-minute fair value gap that had the SMT, chop around until FOMC. FOMC comes straight down. I didn't even realize that it was that clean. I don't trade FOMC anymore, so I don't even look at the charts, right? But yeah, it's this simple, dude. Don't worry, next video, actually, maybe not the next video that I make, but next week I'll have TradingView. I'm just not paying for it right now, and I'm not going to use it. Right? So yeah, Happy New Year's. Hope you guys had a good Christmas and enjoy your holidays. I'll see you guys next year. Bye.